in the by email system only on occasion we need to use their email. That's what I think.
So, if I hear you correctly, you're saying that there should be very few places in SuccessTrek where the user will get an email.
Yes.
And not even give the user the ability to choose which parts of SuccessTrek will generate an email. I think that's probably smarter. I think it's probably best to just largely restrict what actions in SuccessTrek will generate an external email, and by default, most actions will trigger a message inside of SuccessTrek through the inbox. And I think I need probably, and Ted, working with Ted, come up with some rules for what will trigger that external email, and it probably has something to do with communications between people inside of SuccessTrek and people outside of SuccessTrek. But
what you can also do is, I mean, it is not a big step. Still, it is a, if we call it a little, then it's still a little learning curve.
Yes.
In itself.
Yes, I think so.
Let people learn that, understand that. Then later on, we can use this system where they can choose on what occasions they want the email to come in their email box.
Yes, I think that's right. Okay, well, let me give that some thought also, and on that particular issue, as well as a few others, I will be speaking with Ted about what our strategy is, and what you and I have talked about. But I think I need to think through what some of those situations are, and how people will use that in practice, and just to make sure that we're using email the way we should be using it, and we're using the messaging inside of SuccessTrek through the inbox in the way that is intuitive for users.
Yes.
Okay. Anything else, Mukesh?
I think that's all what I can
Okay.
have.
So
let's have a group call together then.
Yes. So what I'll be working on is figuring out this issue with the course builder and making that more available to the user, at least letting them know what the process is like.
Yeah.
And probably making some adjustments to the user interface in order for that to happen. But it's good to know that all this is available in the build, and so I think that from an engineering perspective, it doesn't look like a big problem to figure this out.
It will be just 2 months, and if you have 4 minutes, and you on the meetings and courses tab, right now we have 3 tabs. I think what the third tab named was My Courses. Right now, what we have named it as course question. I think we can use the fourth tab as My Courses and put the listing of courses there. And from there, advisor will see what advisor will see is his course listing, course meeting listings only. Or the course question, the course meeting listings only. And for that course meeting listing, we already have a design which we had in the previous course builder. We can use that design and list all the course course meeting steps. And from there, if advisor wants to change or whatever like that, he can do that from there. I think we can use that place.
Yeah, I think so. I want to give that a little bit of thought, though, because one of the things that concerns me looking at this page now is, when you choose meetings and courses, you come to a page that should be showing you all of your meetings and courses, but only one of the 3 tabs is for meetings and courses, The other two tabs are now for questions. And to have a fourth tab that would be My Courses it still seems a little confusing to me, but I understand what your thinking is and how that might work. I think maybe I need to think through, if we do that, what the language is that we use so that it's more clear what each of those pages does. Because right now, just adding My Courses to me would be confusing with Meetings and Courses. So, but I see where you're going, and I think that might be the solution. I just need to think that through and figure out whether or not the language makes that easier or harder.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
And what Ed has told me is that we need to rename this meetings and courses. It should be like SuccessTrek and courses.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
I'm not.
Yeah. It's a little confusing right now, and I think what you and I are talking about is making sure we don't make it more confusing, and hopefully make it less confusing. So let me think about that. That's another thing that's on my list.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll work on that. I'll work on notifications as well. And then I will also, and specifically this one notification that's up on the screen right now, but just notifications and their design in general. And then the fourth thing is our whole email and notification policy.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I have it.
Yeah.
Okay, Mukesh.
Yeah, okay. So let's have a group call. You can call the guys also.
Yeah, we'll have to schedule that for later, but I think I know what I need to be doing next, and I made a recording of our call so I can share that with the team so that they can see what we've talked about.
Okay.
Great.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks, Mukesh. We'll be talking soon.
Yeah. Bye, Ken.
Thanks for staying up so late.
No, not a problem. It's always pleasure, and I learned a lot from you guys. You and Ted. So it's pleasure mine.
All right. Well, I appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right. We'll talk soon.